you had several possible changes here to help reduce those costs. As far as the public is concerned, when they sit on those bleachers, or as far as the players are concerned, or as the athletic director said, different groups who want the field, are they going to see any difference because of these changes?
Well, there will definitely be differences. The bleacher construction itself is more under the bleachers. An I-beam system allows you to have storage under your bleachers. It's very open. It has tall beams that go from the ground to underneath the bleachers. An angle frame system you wouldn't want to walk under. It's angled metal frame throughout. It's similar to what you would have at baseball, softball, and on the visitors side of our football field. That's an angle frame system. So it's not as aesthetic, it's not as functional as an I-beam, but it's very definitely as safe and all of that. That's why. But that was an area where we felt like we could maybe do something to change the scope of the project and still yet get all three pieces of the project.
Right.
That's our hope. That's what we're trying to do by rebidding the field and the bleachers, is that we can still get the functional parts of all three components, meaning the buildings and the field and the bleachers. But we want to be realistic too, and make sure that we do the project the right way, and do the items of the project that, if we have to make priorities, then that'll be the decision of the board on May 23rd.
Right.
I think.
Do you see any functional difference with the field by recommending to keep some of it as grass?
Yes, I do. I think we certainly will give up some things there that we may or may not want to give up. We're not saying right now that the field will be grass if we do that. It will give some more flexibility to the board to make some decisions if we choose to make it grass, so that we can get maybe more seats in the bleachers. But without knowing what the next set of numbers will be, it's hard to know what those scenarios will be.
Right.
And that's kind of why when we got to this point tonight, we decided to rebid them to see if we were willing to accept some changes, what those numbers would be. Once they come back to us, hopefully that will enable us to get all three components that we're hoping for. If it doesn't, then the board will have to make some tough decisions as to maybe which one is greater in priority over the other one.